3, 2. Alright, nice little beginner's program that you can do at home. First thing you need to do is print out the form that I sent you, which is your program. Every time you do the program, you've got to fill in a row. You can see up the top, you've got your session numbers 1 through 12, so that should last you 4 weeks, saying that you're doing 3 sessions a week. Okay, so just in this, underneath number 1, if you write the date in, so today will be 30 of the 3rd, just so that we can see your frequency and how you progress over time. Down the left hand side you've got your exercises, which I'm going to go through in a minute, how many times you need to do them, and how many sets. So it means you do exercise 1, exercise 2, exercise 3, exercise 4, exercise 5, and then start at the top and go through it again. It says up the top here 2 times, so you go through that twice. By the time you get up to there, you do it 3 times, and up here you can see you go through 4 times, so it gets a little bit harder over time by increasing the value, the volume. What I want you to do is I want you to time how long it takes you to do the whole thing. So what you would do is on a stopwatch on your phone, whatever you've got, start the timer, then start your chair squats, and then as soon as you've gone through it, your 2 times or your 3 times, hit the timer, write down how long it takes you to do the whole thing. Alright, I'm going to take you through the different exercises. First one is chair squats. Looks something like this. So you can do this on a chair, on a sofa. You need to find a chair that's of a height that's a little bit challenging without being too challenging. So hands out the front to counterbalance. You don't want to be rocking too much in your toes. Sort of sit back like you're sitting on the toilet. Don't rest. Just want to sit down. Just feel the pressure in your bum. Keep the weight in your heels and press back up. As you go down, hands will go out. As you come up, hands will go back by your sides. So it's 10 chair squats. Okay, as you get better and better, we'll move you away from the chair and see how low we can get you. Second exercise, chair push-ups. So you can do this, I think probably the best spot is on the back of the sofa. Obviously if you have a chair with wheels and you're doing push-ups, it ain't going to stay there. Chair push-ups, you need to find something that's of the right height, so maybe even the kitchen bench might be better. Obviously the higher it is, the easier it is. Okay, the lower, the more difficult. 8 chair push-ups. You want the body to be a nice straight line from the heels to the shoulders. Okay, and try and take your chest down to touches every time, and then straighten your arms at the top. So 8 of those. Cool. Pull-ups, this is a tricky one. I've got a little apparatus that I've hooked up. Where'd it go? Little apparatus that I've hooked up that I think that you can use at home, which you wrap around behind a door. So you need a power cord. Doesn't matter how long it is, and a towel. So the towel go on the ground, power cord go over the top, fold the towel over, and that's going to create a jam in the door. Oh, here it is. Here's one I made earlier. So you hook that, we'll remove that. So we hook that over the door, yeah, and we close the door, put pressure on it, see if we can close it as much as possible so it doesn't slip out. Our hands at equal distance from the door jamb. Again, just like the push-up, body nice and straight. And we're going to pull ourselves up to our hands. Okay? The more of an angle that we start on, the more difficult it's going to be. Okay? So if we move our feet more underneath ourselves, it's going to be easier. So to make it more difficult, you want to challenge, I think there's 6 of these that you need to do. Again, nice and straight through the body. Elbows in by the sides. I'm going to leave that there because we've got to come back to it. We'll go through it twice. Crunches next.
Throw yourself on the floor. Don't throw yourself, just lay down easily. Hands on top of the thighs, tuck the chin in, and then just hands up to the top of the knee. Cool. 8 of those. Then the last exercise, hip thruster, one of my favourites. So try and get your heels as close to your bum as possible. Arms just out by your side, palms face down is probably the best way to start. Relax your upper body, squeeze your bum and push your hips into the air. Cool. Squeeze your bum, push your hips into the air. Keep your bum squeezed the whole time. What you don't want is you don't want to be feeling it too much in your lower back. You want to try and engage your bum and hamstrings, the backs of your legs. Okay. Old school. 10 of these. So there's your 5 exercises. You go through that one cycle. Okay, and you go through it again. Twice through. Don't forget to start your timer at the beginning and stop your timer at the end. And write down how long it takes and write down the date. See you soon.